Hi Virgo, welcome to your Magic Door reading for February 2019. This is, well, everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. I will add that this is about the distance between you two and a possible, I guess, reconciliation or bridging the gap, because you still could be with somebody and feel estranged from them, like you could feel like you're starting to pull away or they are. And this takes a look at, or it could be just a breakup. Could be in separation, like a break, not a breakup. Any and all stages of breakups in between, all that. This takes a look at what the possibilities are for bridging that gap or establishing a reconnection or bringing the two of you back together. Other than that, everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. All right, Virgo. Okay. All right, Virgo. The Chariot. So this could be a Cancerian, Cancer that you're thinking about. This could also be, if you're not, it's not a person, then it's, I mean, it's not the Cancer person, or Cancerian, I should say. It's about forward movement, about victory, about will and might and power and assertiveness to forge ahead. All right, so we've got the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the King of Pentacles, ooh, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, wow, and the Tower. All right, so there's a marriage involved here. It could be that you're wanting control and stability, that you don't want to get a divorce, because this is a Hierophant. It's about marriage, safety, security, control, that sort of thing. So you're wanting to preserve that. What else? Virgo, for this Hierophant, what else? Eight of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. So you're wanting to work it out. You're wanting to work it out. Oops. There needs to be a, I want to say a talk, but I also think there needs to be a realistic talk. I think that's what it is. You're wanting to work it out. There needs to be, it would start with any kind of bridging the gap or closing the distance between you two would start with a honest conversation and talking. This could, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Specifically, this could be Aries. It doesn't have to be a fire sign person. This could just be any person that's very confident, self-assured, vivacious, warm, inclusive, likes a lot of adventure, very, it's not so much outspoken as they are just self-assured and confident, and will speak to the truth about things. So is it that you need to talk to this person about the security and the future and stability with each other? Is that what this is? Having an honest conversation with this person that may not want to settle down, doesn't want to be tied down, or they're just, this is, especially if it's Virgo, you could feel like this person is just too outgoing, just too self-assertive. If you're more of like, you know, introverted, and I know that's kind of a stretch, but we're talking about fire and earth here. So, but is this somebody that, are we talking about somebody that is not wanting to remain committed in a committed relationship here, and you're wanting to talk to them about, like, you know, you need to rein this in. We need to bring things back in control here. We need to work things out. We need to reestablish security. Or is it that, excuse me, someone is out doing their own thing and they don't want to talk? They're in self-preservation mode. They're guarded. They're closed off. They don't want to talk. They're out doing their own thing. And this is about reaching out and having truthful conversations about why that is so. So either way, it could be about talking to someone about, look, you need to calm down, or, you know, that isn't in line with what we agreed upon here. We need to work things out. You can't be out doing this if we're supposed to be working on things. It could be that. It could be that they don't want to talk. That's why they're out doing their own thing, and they're, you know, this. I'm assuming this is a separation here. All right. So And also, the other reason why I say it's a marriage, aside from this Hierophant here, we've got the Queen and King of Pentacles that are suited. And Pentacles are Earth sign, Virgo's Earth. So probably talking about a marriage here. What's this Seven of Wands about? So it could be Pisces or Cancer. Again, with the Chariot, we got the Chariot here, and this is about forward movement, but feeling stuck. I think they're looking for somebody that they can, that's just, hold on a minute. Because I don't feel like their focus, Virgo, is on the relationship with you. I feel like they're looking for somebody that they can work, that they can have some kind of progress or forward movement with, that they can kind of establish some kind of control or situation to where it gets them further away from this situation. But then we've got the Hangman here, which is about things being stuck or in limbo. Is it that they're trying to, I feel like they're trying to create a buffer or a barrier or some kind of distance or something between you and them. They're trying to find the advantage. They're trying to, it's like they're casting a wide net, and they're looking for the person that can offer them forward movement to where it would render this situation with you immobile. They're trying to put something in between you and them, and they're looking for another person to do it. That's what it feels like. It feels like they want it to be the situation where they literally can't do anything at this time, or it's almost like, well, I would, but there's this situation, or there's something. It's almost like they're looking for a replacement situation. Okay, so what's this Ace of Wands about? It could also be that they just simply are going to do whatever they have to do to maintain the advantage. But I also feel like there's many other people involved, along with this Queen of Wands right here. I feel like this is about someone that's dating, that is having more than one interest right now. I think if you were to reconcile or reunite with all of this going on, I feel like a real challenge would be how to make the relationship work, and I feel like that would fall on you. I feel like you would be the one trying to figure out how to make this marriage work. For this, whatever new beginning, if it's not a marriage, whatever new beginning, this reconciliation, getting back together with your ex, or starting to, if you're still with that person, but I do think it's marriage, it's about, it would be like you alone trying to figure out how to make it work. You would have to convince them. You're trying to, and not just make the marriage work, but it'd be up to you also to try and bridge that gap, to find a way to bring you two back in harmony with each other, back in connection, back in that communal energy. Because right now it's like you two are just two ships passing in the night, and there's an issue of security and stability and trustworthiness and dependability that is a real challenge also. And right now it's like it's basically showing you two as independent of each other. It's not showing a connection between either of you. And they are not receptive. They are mad as hell, to put it mildly. They're not receptive at all. I can see now, I mean, with this card here, this would explain why they're trying to get out there and just do as much as they can and put as many barriers and whatever, just to make it to where it's almost like they're trying to protect themselves from themselves, like save themselves from themselves, putting up all these barriers so that even if they wanted to, there's something that's going to hold them back from being able to do any kind of reconnection, reconciliation, anything like that. What's this Tower about? Yeah, they're mad. They're just, if they're not mad, they're in crisis. They're still reeling from this upset that either they have caused or they feel has been put upon them. There's some kind of upset that they're not able to reconcile. They feel like everything has been completely destroyed or just upended. Nothing is as it seems, nothing is stable, because there's been an ending, and it is time to do hands off and to walk away, and this is about acceptance. So I think they're just like, okay, it's over. It's it. That's over. We've had our cycle. We've had our course, or, we've run our course, and it's over. And I'm trying to learn how to accept this very painful, devastating truth. And I want to just move on, and I want no more to do with this situation. Okay, Virgo, I'm sorry. That's pretty final there. This is talking about you wanting to work things out, and they're having none of it. Virgo. Virgo. Hello. Guardian. You might feel especially connected to this person, to where you felt maybe that, you were still somehow responsible for them. However, what is going on right now is you both are having, I want to say divine intervention there, but there's divine, that you might feel alone, but you're not. Okay. So I don't want to say, well, everything happens for a reason, but honestly, this would show divine intervention. Okay. It might not feel like it, but that's where faith comes in, right? But this is about, especially with this, with this tower here, this, I don't want to say was supposed to happen, but yeah, it was. This is, the cycle is complete. Obviously a soulmate and a karmic relationship, because we got the tower here and we got this suited right here. However, enough has gone on to where it's about you two going your separate ways, because these are two people, it's not just a marriage, these are two people that are pretty fixed in their position on things. And so now it's almost like for healing, we got healing here. Maybe this person is also trying to heal. It's about accepting it, but also healing. Both of you have guardian angels watching over you now, because it's pretty painful for both of you. This one doesn't know, the person you're dealing with, they don't know which end is up. I feel like they're just not wanting to have any kind of involvement. And I think they might to some degree be relying on the protection and safety of others as well. So along with divine intervention, they might be really trying to insulate themselves here. But this does speak to being guided behind the scenes. So there's protection for the journey. It's very painful and raw right now. Virgo. Okay. I feel like this is speaking to you having compassion for yourself. I think both of you are reeling from this, and I think it's patience, healing, and compassion is called for. A word about this, everybody's connection to the divine is very personal, and I don't want to just call it and go, oh my gosh, I always kind of bristle at that, like, well, you need to listen. I don't know any better than anybody else. I know I know how I feel and how to pick apart what's going on in my head to relay this, but I don't want it to be like, because some people don't connect to source. Some people are just kind of indifferent, or they don't see it that way. And I don't want to force that and say, well, you need to rely on your angels. A lot of people do, and that's fine, but simply put, I just don't feel comfortable kind of espousing that to a certain degree. However, there's a lot more going on than you realize, and you are being watched over. I feel like maybe the reason I'm saying that is because you're kind of closed off yourself. So on the one hand, it'd be nice to have somebody else kind of take the wheel, but at the same time, you're like, well, why is it so hard? Why? And there's all those platitudes about, well, you never get more than you can handle and all that. But so it's kind of like I'm a little bit wizened, or I grizzle, a little bit grizzly when it comes to that, because everybody has those hard times, and it's like it's really hard in those hard times to trust that there's that divine guidance, or that you are being looked over, and you're like, well, it really sucks right now. I'd like to see some kind of sign or something. Okay, Virgo. Virgo, get around your friends. This speaks to isolating yourself, and it could be the other person, because we got that Four of Pentacles here, but this speaks to reclusing yourself, to probably shutting down to deal with something, but then it starts to become uncontrolled isolation. And I think part of the reason why I was saying this is because it feels like you're very hard on yourself and you're very closed off right now, and you need to be around people that are going to show you compassion and kindness. And you need to, I'm not saying you need to trust, but please know that you are being watched over, but you need people that you know and that you can see, feel, hear, and touch, and that can say kind things to you and give you support and be kind to you, because you've got it in the spirit realm, but you need to show it to yourself, and you need to be around people that are going to be able to support you. This is a very rough thing you're going through, and you need to not isolate yourself. Okay. All right. That is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care. Good luck with this.